Walid Messili today here with us in AL24 News Studios after 7 years of absence from his beloved motherland, Algeria. Walid, hello and welcome.
Hi, thank you for having me over. It's a pleasure.
It's always a pleasure to have an Algerian leader. Walid, hypnosis, as it is known, is when you put someone asleep, but at the same time he can hear you, he can listen to you. But in your mind, as a professional, how can you define this latter?
Well, hypnosis is a natural state. It's an artificial state of sleep, all right, where the person gets into an altered state of consciousness. When we are focused in a movie, we get into a hypnotic state. When we are driving in a car and we get a certain destination, we get into a hypnotic state. So this is something very not natural. And hypnosis itself, it's a therapy where you can help people to stop smoking, overcome phobia, fear, anxiety, depression, motivation, improving memory, and even though for sport performance.
Well, in 2 words, you can say that some people are still thinking that hypnosis is something related to magic, it's something related to magicians. Yeah. But you, as a nurse, you have also studied medicine. How can you grasp the idea from a different point of view as a professional as well?
Absolutely, absolutely. So in hypnotherapy, I use like latest technology and devices, for example, like such as binaural beats, and also I use an EEG machine. So the EEG machine is a device that's also used in the medical field, where it tests, for example, like the brain waves. All right, and give you a reading through the computer to see the activity of your brain, to see when you're in a conscious state, and to see when you go into a hypnotic state, to the subconscious mind.
Okay, I believe that when you come over here, you have done a trick for us. So we can see it all together.
So let's say this is not maybe a trick, but this is more as what I do also besides hypnosis as a professional, as a hypnotherapist, as a therapy. I do it also as a show. All right. So I do like mind magic. It's a psychological magic. These things, you know, they most of the time work, but sometimes it may not work depending on the environment. But let's try this together right now. All right. You have a number in your mind, right? Correct. All right. I need you to focus on that number in your mind. All right. And I need you to project this number to my mind. Okay. Think of it. Okay. Now this number that you have.
Wait a moment.
Yes.
So I have to pick up a number in my mind and think of it.
That number. That number. All right. Now I want you to double that number in your mind. So let's say if it's a 6, it's gonna be, let's say, 66 or 12. I mean, let's say 66.
66. Okay.
All right.
So I have a number. I double it.
You double it. Okay. So if it's, let's say, a 1, it's gonna be 11. Correct.
Okay. I have 1.
So I hope this is gonna work. I'm gonna do my best. This is not a trick. Okay. Look at me in my eyes. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 22.
Thank you so much.
There you go. Thank you.
How could you do this?
It's the power of the mind. The potential of the mind is so powerful that most of us were not tapping into. So myself as a hypnotherapist, what I do, I help people to tap into the 90% of their brain, into their subconscious mind.
So just to explain more what just happened here in the studio, let's watch together what has happened before.
All right, so I have a patient right here, and I'm using the EEG machine. So the EEG machine is something that I use when I induce hypnosis. It allows me to show which state this person is. It can be in a awareness state, or it can be in a hypnotic state. So for example, if you can approach, you can close your eyes and you can just relax and allow yourself to completely let go. And you can see here, for example, in the computer, it shows me like the brain activity of the person. All right. So this machine, it's giving me the readings of his brain, the activity of his brain when he's relaxing, and it will allow me to show him where he's getting into his subconscious mind. And this is what I usually do and usually target as a professional hypnotist.
Quite interesting. This is something new, I believe.
Well, the technology has been used by doctors in the past, by psychiatrists, but as a professional hypnotist, I use these tools to help me to see where the person is and how deep they are into the hypnotic state. Using hypnosis can be done by different means. I use old means like energy, like magnetism, and I also use suggestion. And also I use these devices to help me out to see what the state is of hypnosis.
Well, Walid, concerning your CV, or let me say your resume, you are also a swimming coach within the US national team. In small words, or let me say, how could you manage to be all these champs together to be joined?
Well, thank you. This is one of the things. When you know how to use your mind, when you know to unleash the full potential of your subconscious mind, you can create miracles around you. All right. Many people, they look for miracles, but the miracles, it's here and it's here. If you use it well, you will make it happen. Also, I use hypnosis with my swim team, where I help like swimmers to get better by their techniques, their sport performance, for example, getting rid of the fear before the competition. And yep.
Well, we will try to do another trick outside the studio, because
I'm
not going to take the risk live.
I'm not gonna put you to sleep, I promise. But thank you so much for having me. It's really a pleasure to be here.
The pleasure is ours, and we always, inshallah, we will try to motivate the leaders in Algeria. Thank you so much, Walid, for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Always.
Appreciate it. Thank you
so much.